On allegations that he allegedly offered access to President Akufo-Addo in return for money. Mr. Nyantekyi is also the first vice president at the Confederation of African Football. The BBC's Thomas Naadi sent us this.
The Ghana Football Association boss, Kwesi Nyantekyi, was caught on video, apparently claiming that the president and vice president will facilitate contracts if offered huge amounts of money. The video is part of a TV documentary by well-known investigative journalist Anas Arimiao Anas. Is due to be aired on the 6th of this month. This is what the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President had to say.
The President, having had the benefit of it, had to consult various stakeholders, his attorneys and security experts and the rest, to determine the remit of this conduct, and also how to deal with a matter of this nature. The President has come to the conclusion that this borders on criminality, and it is important that the legally sanctioned and mandated agencies of our country, in this case the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service, be seized with this matter and investigate it and get to the bottom of it and unravel whatever is involved in it. And therefore the President has reported this matter to the CID. The CID has launched an investigation. The investigations are ongoing. We are very confident that the CID will conduct a very professional and competent investigations, and the President is extremely determined that whatever the outcome will be and whoever will be found culpable will be made to face the full rigors of the laws of Ghana.
The police have issued a statement assuring the public that due process will be followed in the investigation. Kwesi Nyantekyi has been the president of the Ghana FA for over a decade. It was under his presidency that the country's national team qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 2006. He is also the first vice president of the Confederation of African Football, only second to CAF president Ahmed. He is also a FIFA councilman. The Ghana Football Association is an autonomous body, and it's unclear whether he will be made to resign for investigations to be concluded on the allegations. The association and Nyantekyi are yet to respond to the allegations. Thomas Naadi, BBC News, Accra.
Well, the man in the know is Peter Okwoche. He is with me now. Peter, in terms of reaction, just take us through what's been said.
Well, so the BBC has spoken to the Chief of Staff to President Nana Akufo-Addo today and asked him what exactly the President saw in this video clip that got him so incensed. And according to the Chief of Staff, the President was annoyed at the fact that GFA President Kwesi Nyantekyi was using his name to solicit for huge amounts of money from these potential investors, and that's why he's ordered this investigation into the matter. Now, I'll tell you that Kwesi Nyantekyi himself was out of the country when this story broke in Ghana last night. He's voluntarily returned to the country today, submitted himself to the police CID, and he's being interviewed at the moment. So we haven't been able to get a response from him, but we have heard from FIFA. Don't forget, he's a councilman from FIFA, and FIFA say they are watching events in Ghana very closely, but will not make further statements at the moment.
What do Ghanaians think about this? I mean, how much impact has it had on the country's football?
Well, he's a very popular man. You heard in Thomas's VT there that he's been president of the GFA since 2005. It was under his presidency that Ghana went to their first World Cup in 2006. They were back in 2010 and in 2014. Narrowly missed out on 2018 in Russia. So he's a very influential football administrator, both in Ghana and within the continent and worldwide as well, of course.
OK. Peter, you're not going to leave us because you're coming back later with
Absolutely.
news from Arsenal. Oh, busy
I always
day
like to
for
talk
you.
about Arsenal, yes.
I wonder why.